It's time for the next ideology week, and this time it's Communist Week. First up, Afghanistan. And to do this, we're going to have to do some interesting things, such as expanding the king's power base. Sounds counterintuitive, doesn't it? But it has to be done. And hey, it's a good thing quite a few of these focuses are only 35 days. If these were 70, oh goodness. Anyway, 100 PP, Army Org. And let's retire the uncles. Oh dear. Actually no, seems like no trouble to me. And there he goes. So, what next? Yes, promote the counter-elites. It's a really good national spirit, to be fair. More PP, more research, cheaper advisors, slightly more democracy support, but oh well, it's fine. Good, our advisors are now so much cheaper. And let's hire ourselves a social democrat. And let's do he who puts his trust in God. Anyway, anyone else I can hire? Yes, the socialist journalist. The best thing about this guy is the compliance gain. Always good, always nice. And the big one, sort of, education reform. I really just wanted the extra research slot, that's the main reason why we're down here. Thank you, and now let's adopt Nufus. I know this means we're going to get rid of irregulars, but that's fine by me. There we go, we can now do expand the telegraph network. Whoa, telegraph poles. Wow. Truly the greatest focus in HOI4 history. If you like electricity, that is. Yes, the obvious next step, the Baglan Sugar Factory. I know it's just HOI4 being HOI4, but the idea that just giving some people some sugar will give us 10% extra factory output is interesting, I'll say that much. Speaking of the Soviets, let's renew the Soviet trade agreement. Looks like we're going to be opening a truck factory. And are we going to be signing the Sadabat Pact? Definitely. This does unlock its little focus tree, but I don't know how many of these we're actually going to do today. But you know, the option is there. Here we go, the big one, socialist coup. And believe me, I already know of all the problems that this can cause, so no surprise I already disbanded the army. I can't disband this unit because horse. I do know of the focus you can do to get rid of him, but to be honest, it's not really worth our time. Oh boy, here we go. First things first, request Soviet aid. We're gonna need it. Next up, doctrine, grand battle plan. We're also going to get ideological loyalty. It's too useful. And we now have 10 units. Okay, I can work with that. Right, 2 of you over there. And you go there, and that one go there. The rest of you, 6 of you, on the front line, like so. We're not going to promote a field marshal because we need the command power, but we are going to employ Khan over here. I feel like I should have a unit here. There we go. We're also going to train up some loyalist militias. Anyway, propaganda, and the red shirt, military theorist, and limited conscription. Right, this is going to be an utter pain, so let's get to work. No matter what I do, the AI is always faster than me when I try to take this tile. I don't like it, but HOI4, ladies and gentlemen. HOI4. Might be able to enter Kabul. This could be interesting. That is genuinely one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. That actually worked. Right, hold that unit there. We can encircle them or something. Man, that was stupid, but that works. I've had so many problems with that I'm completely okay with that. And there we go, Soviet aid, thank you, and now let's do international brigades. Combine that with ideological loyalty and we get 1,000 manpower a week. It's powerful. Really powerful. Anyway, 20 XP, theatre training, thank you. And the Soviets will send us volunteers. For the moment, I'm actually going to say I don't know if I actually need their help. Right, that's probably enough. Let's take them down. Take those VPs. And if we can try and take some more, even better. Anyway, let's forge a national identity. In 2 years' time, we'll get a really nice national spirit. So, in my opinion, very worth it. Very, very worth it. Hey, it's a good thing I saved my force attacks. And there we go, nice and done. I've got to be honest with you, this is the best I've ever done with this. In all of my practice games, I really struggled. It was a slog. I needed help from the USSR to do it. So, yeah, be aware of that. What to do, research, or state atheism. I guess state atheism because of the research speed and the political advisor cost. We could do support the Soviets in Asia, but I have a better idea. Join faction. And there we go, bypassed. And now we can do Defender of Central Asia. If the Soviets say yes, we get quite a bit of land. So you know, I hope they do. What does the big man say? Thank you very much, and watch as we expand. Nice! And now we can develop all of these parts. So first up, Uzbekistan. But all three of these focuses give good bonuses. All of them give a civ and all of them give some resources. So some aluminium, some oil, some tungsten, some oil. Very nice, very nice. But this is also why I disbanded the army. None of these are cores at the moment. So yeah, I kind of need to garrison them. Okay, let's do Central Asian unification. Let the Great Corin begin. Annoyingly, we can only do one at a time, but whatever. This is also why I chose Uzbekistan first. They have a lot of states. But anyway, obviously next up will be Turkmenistan and Tajikistan. One down, so many to go. Very good, nice, whatever, nice, good, good, good. Now let's do a standing army. Mostly because of the 2 mills. No, really. And the last one, there we go. Right, 2 civs, 2 civs, oh yes. And finally, I have an MIO here. And also artillery, no. Anyway, let's begin to rebuild this army. And I'm so glad I disbanded it. I lost so much equipment and manpower to garrisons in my practice game, you have no idea. And in case you're curious, this is the template. It's my favourite, I like it, it does the job. Let's get some build speed boost with communist industrialization. Minus 25% consumer goods factor and plus 20% construction speed for 2 years. Oh yes. It's even better when you remember I'm still on civilian economy. I can't do radio propaganda unless I do something like, where is it, modernized Radio Kabul, and that will take us ages. So, whatever. So many focuses, so little time. I saw that 2 civs too. Okay. And we'll do defending the nation because it gives us another 2 mills. And also a good national spirit as well. Look at that. 15, 16 civs working. Ain't that nice? I still have international brigade, which is kind of funny. If they're arriving now, they're just going to be so surprised because they're so late. Any help is good help. Since the brigades are gone, may as well expand the military academy. And since it gives us 2 generals, it will save me some command power for getting new generals. Yay! Ooh, and national identity is done, so we now have, come on, show me, a nation united. Extra PP, extra recruitable, more stability, division defense on core territory. Absolutely perfect. But it looks like the Soviets are going in on Finland, so let's help them. I mean, we're not going to, but hey, we're fully moral support. That's all we're good for. Oh, and there goes Finland. And foreign capital, yes. Can't believe it took me this long to replace the Social Democrat with the health director. Well, well, this Shah has been enough trouble. I think it's time we get rid of him. You know what's annoying though? In my practice game he only had 12 divisions, he is up to 23 now. But oh well, he has to garrison the Soviet border, so we should be okay. Alright, I'll call him in. Why not? At least buy us some time. There we go, got our breakout. Should probably use this wisely. Unfortunately, I am not. Well, the Iranians have literally just ran off the front line, but we're getting some encirclements, which is just wonderful. We're already at the gates of Tehran, and the Afghans are on the ocean. Imagine being one of these soldiers. You may have never seen such a big body of water. Luckily, we have almost the majority of the war score, so looking good. How much further to go? Come on, Soviets. Not much further. But there we go. I finally did Radio Kabul. Yay. Come on. There they go. I don't have too much war score, but let's have some fun. Obviously, I am going to puppet Iran, because garrison them, not a good idea. Right, what mess have we made this time? Whoops, there is 2 Irans. 2 Irans. Whoops, whoops, whoops. My plan would have been to puppet Iran in all but one state, like Western Azerbaijan. I think that would have been sensible, but whatever. As long as we're in the Soviet faction, it's fine. They can't do preemptive invasion. Oh, yeah. Before I forget, I did also technically lock myself out of the Sadabad Pact. Oh well. There are some good national spirits and the like here, but oh well, it's not necessary. Not necessary at all. Okay, let's get that research slot on those mills, I think. Whoops. Never mind. Manpower is becoming a bit of a problem, so let's expand the standard army. Kind of weird that Afghanistan has an army this big, but HOI4. And for even more manpower, introduce national service. Oh dear. Germany has gone in. And to be honest, not our problem. Yet. American aid. Yes, 20% extra construction speed again. If I'd stacked that properly, I could have gotten so many supply hubs. Oh really? Oh really? I wonder why. I wonder why. And a funny consequence of this is about to be seen. Comintern no more. I'm sick of their crap. Let's go after them. Anyway, let's do the follower of Islam. Interested? Extra attack and defense. Unfortunately, Germany is not having the best of times right now, but oh well, we can help them. We can definitely do that. The Soviets have to defend my front line, and also Iran's. Well then, are we feeling brave? Yes. Right, is there anywhere I can push? Probably. Actually, probably. If I can make some encirclements at this point, I may as well. Unfortunately, I made a bit of a mistake of attacking in January. Oh well, an encirclement has been made. Well done, us. And another pocket? Yes. Gonna be slow and steady progress for us. I'm largely relying on someone else to do the work. Oh, and the Soviets just declared on Iran. Something tells me they just did. Yeah, probably they did that, didn't they? Right, I'll organise you myself. Am I at war with the Allies? No, I am not. That's good, but... Great. But luckily, I'm not at war with them, but I don't know what happens when these guys capitulate. It can only be trouble. It can only be trouble. I know how HOI4 works. I've actually played this game. There we go, nice and big. Let's flush it. And here's something else I probably should have been doing a lot sooner. Recruitment drives. Extra 500 manpower every 30 days. Which, yeah, is kind of useful. And we managed to make an even bigger encirclement on the mountains. Good. There's even an artillery division here. And that's why artillery only never works. Finally full of Kiev. What took you guys so long? No surprise, the Soviets reject us. I wonder why, I wonder why. And of course, another big problem, supply here is crap. Like, so bad. The nearest supply hub is all the way up there. Come on, Germany, you can do it. Well, hey, if the Soviets want to do any form of head smashing on me, that's fine by me. The Germans are finally making some progress again, which is good, very good. Soviets are spread very thin now. There's actually gaps in the front line. May as well take them. Huh, the German front line is actually making it to ours. That's funny. Maybe Germany will let us into the Axis. And yes, surprisingly, Iran still stands. I have to be careful then if the Soviets begin to walk in on me. I almost thought HOI4 crashed, if I'm honest there. Right, screw it. Before winter sets in, let's do our first attack. See if anything actually happens with it. Probably not. But we still have like 8% to go, so that's things like Ufa, Kashbayev, Kazan. No, Kazan's probably already fallen, hasn't it? It's about to. Oh, it's the other one, not mine. I've lost 120,000. I've inflicted 800,000. I think that's favourable. Ooh, Germany's inviting us. And we actually have a focus tree related to that. Yes, let's take that option. We can now bypass alternative partnerships and do officer training. Are we considered a major? No. How rude. Nice. Anyway. Axis equipment. Let's just do Graveyard of Empires. Because it's there, and it's also really good. Really good. Let's just finish this. I'm so tired of it. We actually got that supply hub, but it's too late now. I know the Soviets capitulating anywhere. That's it. I've got an idea. Don't know if it will work, but I've got an idea. I got 112. No, Germany did. I got 58 states, and we now look like this. But oh no! What is this? The Soviets are still alive. Could this be part of my little plan? Oh yes it is. And luckily the Comintern still exists. So no trouble. Onto their border please. There we go. I had to do that multiple times to get that. First time in a long time I've actually gotten an achievement during a video. So it turns out my actual plan was bad, because the Soviets were still considered capitulated. What you have to do in my situation is annex the Soviets, release them, not as a puppet obviously, and then go after them, and then you should get the achievement. But alright, back to me from like 20 minutes ago. But there's something that some of you have probably realised. Hey Bubbles, how on earth did you have any equipment to do this? You're Afghanistan. And it's actually quite simple. Lend-Lease. So much Lend-Lease. They may have nerfed it, but it still works. If you ask nicely, you can get so much equipment. And it basically trivializes the part where we make an industry. But so, is this path alright? I guess so. It is nice that we get all of this for free, even though it isn't that much. But I do wish we had a tiny bit more from this focus tree. It ends so suddenly. 4 focuses, and you're done. You know, there's no bonuses for Barb, there's no bonuses against Iran. There's so much that could have been done here that Paradox decided just not to do it. Which is a shame. But whatever, what can you do? But oh well, at least we can still flip to democracy. But I think that's going to have to be another day. So until next time everybody, I thank you for watching, I do hope you've enjoyed it, and until we meet again, from me, Bubbles Zest. Goodbye.